I know that you have been traveling and having some adventures this year, and I'm curious if you have any recommendations or thoughts on how people can also be flexible in like, oh, I want to go somewhere, I want to do something, and yet still maintain the ability to feel like, oh, I'm handling all that like marketing that you mentioned earlier, or I'm communicating on a regular basis, I'm maintaining the clients I have, and yet I still have the ability to take a trip or go somewhere or work off the laptop or something like that, as opposed
Yeah.
to that kind of entrepreneurial I think a belief that most people have, which is I just got to sit at the desk, lock myself down, and just grind it out, and everything else can't happen until whatever the success is, and then maybe I can take a trip later or something like that. So, what
Yeah.
would you say to people so that they could kind of embrace both or be flexible and allow themselves to work and have some of those resets and things in their life?
Yeah, it's such a great question, and it ties back so well to the beginning of our conversation where we're talking about your outer world being a reflection of your inner world. And again, that's a competing commitment, right? Like if you believe that you can't have freedom by building your business, but you want to have a really successful, fun business, that's a competing commitment. So if you go like, I'm not allowed to go on vacation because my business will fail, why would you want to be building a prison for yourself? So I always help people go, okay, let's build your business around joy, freedom, abundance, flow, which means how do you want to structure your day and your life in that being way of identity of going, I'm a highly paid entrepreneur who loves what they do and has ultimate freedom to travel where I want as I impact the world. So I had designed my entire business around that. I go, okay, it's be, do, have, not have, do, be. So it's not, oh, when I build a successful business, then I'll be a happy entrepreneur who gets to go on trips. It's I'm a happy entrepreneur who goes on trips and then the success follows because of magnetism and the law of attraction, right? So if you want to manifest what you say you want to manifest, you start being it before you see the results of it. So you start being the entrepreneur who takes the trips. You start trusting the universe to bring you what you want. It's been so fun, Shane, to watch how this happens. Like I'll just go, I want to go on a trip. Okay, I'll schedule the trip. And then the same day I'll get a client to pay for the trip, like out of the ether. And it's just like, how cool is that? And it's because I'm aligned. And I go, I'm an entrepreneur who travels. I enjoy traveling. And then I get a client to pay for the trip, right? And then I get to serve the world and pay for my fun. It's a beautiful exchange of equivalent exchange between me and that person. And then I'm doing exactly what I love. So I'd say for people who get stuck in that, like, you can't escape a prison if you don't know you're in one. Vernon Howard said that. So you can't escape a prison if you don't know you're in one. Don't create your business to be a prison. If you're doing that, you want to rethink it. Like it's a belief that you have to work your butt off every single day for 18 hours a day to be successful in business. Yes, I have put in a lot of time and energy in my first year of business, going to 6 figures in 1 year. I definitely put work and energy in, but I was also very conscious of enjoying what I was doing. I wasn't killing myself and, getting sick and unhappy and frustrated. I even in the middle of that, I moved, I had a relationship breakup that was in the works for years, so it was like all of the things in my life started to align to keep me moving in that direction of like, 6-figure business. And this year I've revamped a lot because exactly what you're saying. I went like, okay, do I want to keep working at this level? So again, it's everyone being self-reflective to go, what's working in my business and what's not? And is this the road I want to go down? I do a quote of the week every week, which I'm so excited. Next year, I'm going to put it on my podcast every week. It's called Quote of the Week. And right now it just goes on YouTube on my NFA coaching channel. But it was a quote. I'm going to find it because it's such a great quote and I don't want to misquote it. And I have so many quotes in my brain right now, but it's a similar one to this. And it really resonates with what you're talking about, which is, let's see.
Well, and while you're looking for that, who said that you can't escape a prison if you don't know you're in one? Someone Howard?
Vernon Howard. Yeah.
Vernon Howard. Thank you.
Yes. Let's see. So I'm going to look. There we go. Okay. Kenichi Ome said, rowing harder doesn't help if the boat is headed in the wrong direction. Like I read that quote, I'm like, that is just brilliance. Because a lot of us do this. We like row, work hard, work hard, work hard. We get to the destination, we're like, God, I don't even like what I've built. But what it takes there is you having constant awareness and self-reflective mindfulness to go like, I think it's fun to try things out in your business. I've done a lot of experimentation in my business, and every month I refine and I go like, is this bringing me joy or is it not? If it's not, I automate, I delegate, or I drop, right? So those are your three choices. If it's not in alignment and it's not bringing you joy, it means it's causing you to be repellent and it's pushing away success in your business. So I always want to be redirecting my boat toward alignment of freedom and whatever freedom means to me. And that's going to mean something different to everybody. But you want to know, what is it that makes me feel free in my business? What is it that I really want to be creating? What am I rowing toward? And if I'm a little off, that's okay. Redirect. Because you're going to experiment, especially in a startup phase. You're going to go like, oh, I'm going to try this and see if I like it, but then don't keep doing it if you don't like it. If you do like it and it's having a good ROI, do more of that. And then you're rowing your boat in the right direction.